Okay, let's start. Hi and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Katana MRP software training session. We are from Altech Solutions, excited to introduce you to this powerful tool that can streamline your manufacturing process and help your work more efficiently. Katana MRP software is an inventory management platform for small scaling medium and medium sized manufacturing business. Katana MRP software is designed to help manufacturers manage their production process from start to finish. With its intuitive interface, and powerful features, it can automate many of the tasks that would otherwise be time consuming and error prone. By using Katana MRP software, you also can save time, reduce waste, and improve the overall quality of your products. By the end of the training, you will have a solid understanding of the software's capabilities and how it can benefit your process. Next, I will introduce our members in which is my name is Amir Rizwan bin Muhammad Izzuddin as a project leader. Then Dia Shahira binti Nur Azampuri. Then next is Nur Umi Nadira binti Rosman. Kaulah Kariyah binti Muhammad Nur. And Nur Ifa Najihah binti Taijul Zainil Adenin. The last one is Nurul Madihah binti Matzawawi. Then next, I will explain what the goals and objectives of the Katana MRP software. The first objective is can streamline your manufacturing process and help your work more efficiently. The second objective is to help manufacturers manage their production process from start to finish. And the last one is automate many of the tasks that would otherwise be time consuming and error prone. Next, I will pass to Nurul Madihah. Next, we have four topics. The first one is how to manage the products and materials. Second, how to do stock adjustment. Third is how to manage sales order. And the last one is about how to generate manufacturing orders. Next, we proceed to Nurul Madihah.
Hi, and today Bibi tak lagi sekali weh.
Wei, tak boleh tu. Proceed je.
Okay, jap. Tapi nanti boleh cut lah kan?
Tak boleh. Tak apa, proceed je.
Okay. So today I will show you the features of Katana. So let's first dive into our setting page where you can update all the factory settings for your Katana account. So the first section here uh, is the general section where you will define our base currency. So in the next slide, you can also specify your default delivery times for sales order. For example, it's set to 14 days every sale order we receive. We automatically apply a delivery deadline of 14 days later from the time it is marked as created. Also, the default lead time for orders. Anytime you create a purchase order by default, it will branch out to create an expected arrival date of 14 days in advance from the day it's created. So for next, units of measure, with Katana, we upload a variety of units of measure, primarily metric. As you can see here, have cm, gram, kilogram, and more. Katana support all of them, including the custom ones. You can also add the custom units such as gallons, feet, inch, and becomes available by default throughout the rest of the platform. Next, Katana also support tax rates, which you can specify a large variety of tax rates and then also define your default tax rates for both sales order as well as your purchase order. It's important to pick tax rates that are also reflected in your accounting software, which is whoever decides to integrate with an accounting platform, you will actually map those tax rates into your accounting platform as well. It helps with the creation of invoice. Next, Katana supports categories as well for both materials and products. So every category you can add into this list will be available to add to a product or material type. Katana also standardize the operation list. Well, here you can predefine your operations that are available for your manufacturing processes. Next, the resources, which is it can be either let's say the farmers, it can be an individual person, it could be a position, it can be a workstation. It depends a lot on whether or not your business is primarily labor focused or workstation focused in terms of manufacturing. You can also define a default cost per hour which will automatically create the anticipated operation cost for that manufacturing order wherever a specific resource is assigned to that operation. So next, the locations is an element for a lot of businesses might have to doing sales and warehouse or the fulfillment where maybe you have two or three manufacturing sites, which is you can specify your default sales location. You can also add multiple locations to and then specify for those multiple locations what kind of functionalities by checking on or off the cell. In Katana integrations, Katana has Shopify and WooCommerce. What these two integrations allow you to do is import all of your products, import live sales orders, enable you to manage your order fulfillment. So it gives you the option to complete the fulfillment process of those sale orders from your e-commerce platform or Katana. Next, data imports is very handy. We offer the opportunity for you to add products and the materials, receives operation all from the dedicated templates when you're first uploading data into Katana. You can also update the existing materials in the system and you can download your existing data. So lastly, you are playing around with everything, maybe you are just testing it, or if needed, you can also clear out all the data from this clear data option, and that's a general overview of our setting page. Next, it will be our contact list. Katana contact list is limited to customer and suppliers. Customer being the people you sell to, the suppliers being the people you buy from. Very simple, just consists of a name, email address, phone number, or a comment that's related to those specific contacts. When it comes to your e-commerce integration as well as accounting integrations, we pull in your customers, and when it comes to your suppliers, that information is pulled in from your accounting integration only. So for the next slide, I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you. And now I will explain about the items on how to manage the products and materials in Katana manufacturing. In this page, we get to see a full portfolio of products and materials that our company has produced. There are a slight different characteristic between the product and the material. Materials are items you buy from a supplier and you consume them in a manufacturing process, whereas products are items that you manufacture and they become consumed materials. Besides, products can also be used as sub-assemblies or semi-finished products. Next, the first page I will show is the material list, where you can overview all the material you have uploaded either from spreadsheet or manually entered. It's display the material category, default supplier, which can you can specify that helps with the auto aggregation of purchase order, default purchase price, which is automatically added as a purchase price to appeal for the item. Moving on to the next slide. Now we are opening the material card that has a number of components. Inside of it, material name its category, which you can specify it to help you to segregate the material by defining a category, their unit of measure which can be tracked by default supplier. Next is the example when we want to purchase material for supplier. We usually purchase in big portions so we can change the unit of measure to the measurement that we want. With the purchase of the specific material from the supplier, we can rate and convert the correct amount of bill of the material used in the manufacturing. Next, beside, there are also variants, which is variable that can change method that related to pace of material. For example, we can add them and remove them from the list as required. Then you can specify a variant code or SKU specific to that item. Moving on to the product page, which show a full overview of every single variance product. We can see the category table, which is specific to those products, default sales price, which automatically added to any sales order that you can create in this Katana platform. Cost will list their retail sale price on their website and wholesale price and their wholesale price. And then we have profit, margin, and production time. Next, in the product card, a lot of things are happening as it include your product name and category with the unit of it with the unit if measure are same as the material card. The difference between material and product is that material don't have a sale price in the default sale price because in case materials are not something by definition you sell in the Katana platform. For ingredients and operation costs, you will get a full overview of how much it costs to make those items from the ingredients perspective and will give you general cost that's related to the product from the ingredient you use. And for in stock, it will show you how many of the item left in your storage. Other than that, in the next slide, in the product recipe, we can add all the ingredients that make all four color of the coffee table and mapping them directly to finish it good in which making them of this making them example of this will be the coffee table which is made from wood that have been chosen on all variation. And lastly, is the production operation, which is side of things. Here you can add all of your operation or add new operation assigned to them to a default resource, and then this resource will always be put in as the default assignment. With the cost per hour, you can specify the time that's required on that operation to make one unit of this specific product. So I will pass to the next presenter.
Dengar tak? So now I am going to explain about the stock level. The most important thing that user need to do after you have uploaded all of the data into Katana platform, either from your e-commerce or spreadsheet, uh, you need to make sure that the stock level are correct. You can import the stock level from e-commerce platform as well as on the initial add new product and material. So in case you wanted to use the spreadsheet, we recommend you guys to download the existing data right here, and you can also upload the data in Katana platform. Forward, so look at the stock page to get a few more detail about exactly what it show you within Katana platform. So in this slide, as you can see in the product list, you will see all this information on the right here. All the numbers that all of the number are related to those product inside of the stock. For example, we have average cost, which is actually a calculations of the total value in stock divided by your in stock quantity to give you how much each and every product average value. Next, so right now I am going to explain how to do the stock adjustment. So the stock adjustment is actually a repository of all the historical stock adjustment. This was very simple to use. You can also do it for adding initial stock value. For instance, as you can see on the slide, I have coffee table, which mine in beige color. I want to put 10 pieces in stock. So the first will be RM 300 and 8 ringgit for per pieces. Then Katana will update all particular cost and unit and give the total of this value in stock for the specific item. So right here, when you go back, then look at the stock adjustment, you will see this information is updated. However, for the inventory location feature, next, user actually can active the secondary location. Then what you can do is that toggle between that location on the stock page, and this will active stock transfer functionality, which means that you can take a specific item that coming from one location to another by transferring it to the secondary location. Um, I will pass to the next presenter.
Next, I'm going to tell on how to manage sales order. As known, sales screen is a list of your sales order and it is connected live with your e-commerce integrations or manual data that we have put inside Katana and automatically connecting the products that are inside. So let me show you what I mean by that. So this is the sales order interface which shows all the ongoing sales order data. Firstly, with the Katana quote functionality, you can generate quotation for your customers. After you have choose the plus button and choose quote, you can start by inserting the save information or create new by entering their information here and specify which shipping location you're going to send. Enter the item and how many they are buying, and after that, it will generate a quotation that is not an active sales order yet, like this slide I'm showing. And then to make it an active sales order, you will need to click at the pending on the first arrow showed and choose confirm. Then you will see that it will convert directly into an active and functional sales order, and it will also shows if the item is available, and in this case not all materials are available as sales item is yellow, which means that there are an unavailable item, and it shows the expected arrival time of when the item will be available for shipping again. To see it more clear, you can click on the expected and see the unavailable item. This helps you track and ease the management of estimated time for item shipping. Back to the sales order interface, you can see that it's already automatically added the new order with the delivery deadline and expected time arrival of the item. And here on the sales order interface, it has different color blocks that shows the availability of the item. So to fulfill this sales order. So in case of sell items that the that has the product available, this interface will tell you if all of the items are in stocks, it will turn green. And if there are items that can't be fulfilled, that it will automatically book the item, which will turn into yellow with the expected date of the arrival. However, in the case of the item listed as not available, this means that you have a situation where of all of the products are either being committed to other sales orders, or the expected products are being committed to other sales order queue where it's not able to book anything, so you don't have enough coming in from the expected manufacturing to fulfill the orders in this delivery deadline time. So it will turn the delivery deadline to red, which means that will not be it can't be fulfilled in time. So to finish, when the items have been shipped, you can change the status by clicking the not ship here, and then change the delivery status to deliver all. And then the item that has been delivered will be transferred to done in sales order here, and that is how you manage the sales order with Katana.
Next is the manufacturing. How to generate the manufacturing order. Next slide. Each manufacturing order is a single product. You can drag and drop them in the exact same manner and have it pull your materials differently. A good example. Then open up manufacturing order number 5 and see what's going on. The inside of the manufacturing order, you can see that there's a lot of information here. Next slide. Okay. And this is the manufacturing order, and you see on the main screen inclusive of a total cost, production deadline, and production date, as well as its manufacturing location where that manufacturing order is being performed. You can change the manufacturing location and it will actually commit or demand raw materials from that specific location. If it is adjusted now, then as you can see, the wood doesn't have any problem because we have enough wood. But if you expect it like this one on the pen, you can check to clearly something wrong and we don't have quite have enough. So if we need to understand what's happening, we can look at our inventory intel for this manufacturing order and see exactly what's going on here. And then next slide. Okay, we have got 10 liters of this paint and stock. We have got 6 liters expected to arrive in coming purchase order. We have got 13 and a half liters committed to manufacturing, 0 reordered paints, and 3 and a half liters missing. So this is exactly how much I need to purchase in order to satisfy all of my production requirements. And then things that are happening in this case is you will notice that manufacturing order number 5 and sales order 2 and MO, those respectively in the manufacturing order. Q are materials first because its position and the overall manufacturing Q is higher than sales order 2 and manufacturing. And then next slide. Okay, and lastly, if we click manufacturing order, so we can choose any product. Next slide. We can choose any product that you want to see. And then I choose television stand. As you can see, the product here is from stock, so you can choose any of them. The ingredient and operation will appear here. And then as you can see, the wood have enough stock, the green one. And then drawer not, this is expected. And lastly, pin not available. The operation here is to ensure how long to do the television stand. And then okay, that's all from me.
Next, I will explain about how to export data to Excel. Uh, in the each section, we can see the download icon from each section. We just click the icon, the download icon from each section. And then it's like we can see the it's shown. Uh, we can choose the format that we want to save as, such as Excel or CSV. And then after we download the into Excel, it's shown the data that already export into Excel. Okay, that's all from our user training about Katana MRP software. We all cakap apa? Korang ada any of you guys have Q&A about the Katana MRP? You can ask one of us to answer the question. Okay, no question ah. Okay, we thank you cakap thank you je.
Thank you for listening to our user training. We hope you've gained some knowledge about Katana, and if you have any inquiries, you can ask us after this session. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye.